All
back,
right.
baby. We back. Another episode of True Story, bro. We got our boy Chocolate Chris O'Donnell over here. With the,
I hate you so bad right now.
he got a shirt with his face on it. Ain't that some shit animated? He's like, holy, holy freaking True Story, bro. T-shirt, bro. Batman. I almost couldn't get it out myself.
You can go to my store and get this shirt too. Haha.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Use our promo code. We got a promo code for the shit?
No, we don't.
Okay, so buy that shit full price. We appreciate you.
Yeah, because it's supporting us.
Exactly.
But yeah, don't worry. There'll be a summer code coming out soon. So yeah.
Exactly.
But anyway, guys, like he said, welcome to True Story, bro. Not live. We are your boys here. Yeah, dead. True Story, bro, dead. No, but it's your boys here. We're here for another day of ridiculousness, as it were. But on we got a lot of things to talk about here, especially about the recent video game shows that has come out this past week, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But unfortunately, there's been some sad news that has happened earlier this week. Ben Potter, who is best known as the Comicstorian, passed away earlier this week from an unfortunate accident. When I first saw this, I did not really believe it at the time because it just randomly came up, and I saw it on Twitter. So you know how Twitter likes to kill people. And
you mean X?
Whatever. I'm calling it Twitter. I don't care. Cedric, you look like your PlayStation 1 graphics right now. Just saying.
Hey, it's this old ass back camera. I can't do shit about that. It's 720. Your boy looking like a fucking ding dong sweating in a microwave. So other than that, we can't do shit about it.
You're back now. But yes, this Benny has been one of for probably the last, what would you say, Roundhouse, 13 years? About almost close to 15 years. He's basically been one of the number one comic book people to go to on YouTube. Next to and close to him was Comic Explains, which is Rob.
Yeah, 3 million subscribers. He's been doing it a long time.
Yeah, but him and Rob basically came up together doing this whole thing. It hit a lot of people hard, who especially Rob. I actually watched his eulogy that he put up, and that was hard. That was some hard shit. That was some hard stuff to watch. To be honest. But honestly, we're not gonna. I don't want to go too much into it. You know, I want to make sure I respect the family and all that stuff. So we're not going to talk too much about it. But we are just going to. Some of us who probably know about them are going to mention their own thing. I'm pretty sure anybody who knows about Comicstorian has been on that YouTube channel and watched a whole bunch of comics when they don't want to read a comic or keep up to date with certain comics. And he's back to PlayStation 1 graphics. But
it ain't me. I got Fios, and I'm the only one connected. So,
I mean, me too. Roundhouse, what do you have to say? I know you got a lot to say, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and say what you need to say.
Somebody that's been watching him since he started, right? Because not for nothing, like Rob talks about his Rob does have the sexy deep voice when he talks, you know. But Benny always had a voice too, and the one thing about Benny, he always made the sound effects when you see a punch or something, like or when lightning happens, like he would just make sound effects. It was just like he was the first voice. Rob, when and then Rob would come along and Rob came along with Comics Explained, but him and Rob are close friends. So it's one of those things where it's like it's really sad to know that he passed, and he is a voice of he's a voice of like a generation, like since 2010, 2011. Like his voice has been his YouTube channel with I was about to say Comicstorian. Like he's made a mark on this world. Like it's hard to think that you're not gonna hear that voice. Now you have to hear it in like old videos and stuff like that. And much respect to his wife, just kind of like
his wife Natalie.
Like just like give us some time, and that's what they do need. They do need time because it just happened. So just it's like when I read it, like I read it on what I read it on. I read it on Twitter, I believe. Yeah, I read it on Twitter, and then I was just like, what? I was like, nah, let me see. And I went on Twitter, and I was just like, oh shit! And I saw his wife Natalie just post. I was just like, fuck. Excuse my language. It just hit. It hit really bad. I was just like, and then not after I saw Natalie's post, Rob had just posted, and that broke me. That was just like that. That broke me. And then
his one post just said, "My friend died."
Yeah,
or my friend passed, and that's it. And I'm like, damn.
The weird thing about it, when Rob is talking about him at Comic-Con, I saw them that year. So it's like, like I saw both of them that year.
Like you were there by association, so it's almost like you were in that whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but they were still like up and coming, but I watched their channel. And I do remember saying like, hey, hey Rob, hey Benny, I love your channel. Thank you. Like, oh, thank you, man. While they were passing by and going inside and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things where it's like when Rob talked about that shit, I was like, damn. I remember seeing them, and it really hit. And that was like one of the last times I went to New York Comic Con anyway. But it really hit me, and it was like when Rob was like trying to explain a story, like tell a story about that time. It was like he would get so choked up and start crying and just laugh, and his laugh is infectious, but his laugh it was still there, but it was just like it was hurt. Like
he would go into a laugh that would go straight into a cry.
Yeah, it was really tough to watch him because we've never seen him cry, and we've seen him depressed and go through things and be like, I'm not feeling well, and but this is different. Yeah. And him trying to get through the story, and just like even him saying like I spoke to him like 20 minutes before it happened. That right there is just like,
but but he's other than Comics Explained, he's had a page of Manga Explained. He had the what is it called,
him and Rob
the Eligible Monster or something like that. I know he had a gaming one. He made his own hot sauce. Like he's been doing a lot of stuff.
Him and Rob a podcast where they talk about, it was him, Rob.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a
while. They did that.
Him, Rob, and somebody, I forgot who it was, but one of a close friend of his. But they had a podcast where they would just sit there and talk about the comic books and how they felt about it, or like they would go into like the movies, so the DC and Marvel movies. They would talk about it and stuff like that. And man, it's sad to lose him.
Yeah. So Wednesday, do you have anything to say?
Yeah. When I heard the news, it's tough. Losing somebody who's part of a huge community like Comicstorian. Basically, Ben and Rob, Comic Explained. Anytime, and I remember Roundhouse is the one who put me onto them because there was a whole big time where I used to love books and buying books, but then books started becoming an expensive habit, and I couldn't keep up with everything. And there were some things that I was interested in, but I didn't want to spend the money on. And then I remember Roundhouse would be like, "Hey, maybe you should go on Comics Explained or Comicstorian." And then for certain stories, I did just that. And not only did it just give me a basic overview, a full-on overview of what stories that were, the subject of that day, they both Rob and Ben basically put it in and served it in a way that was, pleasurable. It's basically you enjoyed it. It wasn't just a monotone reading of look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a play. They put in heart. They put in like a good meal. They put in all the ingredients to make it a fun-filled, like listening or viewing, delight, so to speak. And it's tough. We in podcast community know what it's like to lose friends, that were part of the communities and stuff of that nature. And it's rough when your friend's not there to either share in the successes or is no longer able to run that race that you've been running for so long. I even think back to like a few years ago, even in the polyglot community, there was a guy who I looked up to because I wanted to learn languages. He was Laoshu 55,000. He had passed away, and he was a juggernaut in his community, which was the polyglot community, learning languages. And Xiaoma NYC was devastated, much like Rob, that his friend, his mentor, somebody he looked up to, someone that was in the race of learning languages, and in this instance, delivering stories or comic books that you weren't sure of if you wanted to earn or own, but you wanted to hear the stories and appreciate them. And for them even taking the time to explain like maxi stories or even full on series that went on for years and be able to put them into an hour, 2 hour, or 3 hour format for you to enjoy. And you got to pause and, continue going forward. But yeah, it's devastating loss to the YouTube community, comic book community, his family, his friends, and he'll be missed. And I wouldn't say that him and Rob had like a Goku Vegeta, not rivalry, but respect. But I'd say more like a Urameshi Kurabara, where it's like, damn dog, it's not going to be the same without you type situation.
That's a good
comparison
analogy. Yeah, comparison with that.
Yeah, so he'll be missed, and we wish his family lots of love, lots of prayers, lots of hope to get through this tough time, because it is and can be a very tough thing to get through. Because I tell people all the time, whoever asks, when you lose somebody, how do you deal with it, or how do you forget? I'm like, you never forget. You just learn how to live with it. So I'm hoping that they able to go through it as gracefully as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. You got anything to say? May have some
nickname?
Not exactly. I as y'all know, I'm not in my comic book bag, so I really don't know too much about these channels. But it has been pretty much on all my feeds. I saw it on Twitter, I saw it on TikTok, and just the overwhelming support of the people who've been supporting this guy's channel for all these years, to find out and all be in shock is it's pretty crazy. I saw the post that his wife put up, and it did hit me a little bit. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy, to have to post something like that. But like literally see people just get emotional of how talented and how he brought these comics to life by just speaking about them. And I sat down and I watched a couple episodes, and I was like, damn, like this is actually pretty dope. I would actually get into comics more by just reading or watching these videos. So definitely wasn't a fan before, but you definitely got a fan for life at this point. You know, sorry that it's late in the game, but respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you had a comic book that you did not want to buy, like he would read it back to you, right?
In
And
dramatic voice,
in
as he
dramatic
would
voice,
say.
in dramatic voice. And
Yes.
like so if Batman was talking, he'd be talking like Batman.
Yeah, he would.
If Superman was talking, he talked like Superman. If Flash was talking, he talked like Flash. If Wonder Woman was talking, he would not make a girl. He would not do that. He wouldn't do that, but he, you know, make a point because Wonder Woman was to the point with a lot of stuff. But he was very animated when he would read it back to you, and the when he would read it to you, like the suspense, like if it was like another issue that you had to that was coming and it ended right there, he would be like, you'd be like, oh, like what happened? No,
Yeah,
like
no.
come back, come.
He's not like a dick like Rob is. How he does it. How he does what you want to call it, cliffhanger.
It's like, and that's the end of it.
And I'll be like, bro, that's not even funny.
Yeah, Rob does that, but it you know, they both had their own way of going about it, and it's going to be surely missed with Benny.
Yeah.
Comicstorian. Damn, like I. Talking
Yeah,
about somebody
man.
I've been watching since 2010, bro.
Bro, yeah, I know.
Like I think even before that, like 09, like
Funny
whenever
thing is, I started watching Rob first before I even knew about him. They started 3
I
months.
watched,
They started 3 months apart from each other.
right. I watched him before I even watched Rob, and then I didn't start watching Rob until Benny would not be on his show, and then Rob would step in, and I'd be like, okay, let me watch Rob.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the only time
But
I actually really watched Rob is when like Rob would step in because before Rob had his own channel, it was like Comicstorian, and it'd be like he would explain one story, he would explain a story, and Rob would be on the channel and he would explain another story or a continuation of the story. So
right.
that and I, you know, and they were like a 1-2 punch when it came to comic books. So it's sad, you know, we don't have that anymore because they both, you know, they love each other as friends, and they, you know, they went and did. Rob has a channel, and Benny still has his own channel. But it was always nice to see them come together when they did their podcast, and they would like talk about movies and stuff like that. I wish they had brought that back, but
Right.
can't buy back time, you know.
True. But he will be sorely missed. What?
But we can watch one. We can watch.
Of course.
Yeah.
He will be sorely missed.
Yeah.
And he will be very well celebrated by all the comic book YouTubers. Valiant was it Valiant Comics, I think.
Dope Comics.
What was it?
Dope Comics as well.
Yeah, Dope Comics. A whole bunch of other people. But he is very loved, very missed, and I hope his family gets past this very tragic event that has happened. But
Benny.
Rest in peace, definitely, Benny.
Rest in peace.
But going from somber to possibly overjoyed and maybe somewhat frustrated at the same time, because that's what this next industry is all about. We are going to be talking about
Wars?
No, we are actually we will be getting on the main topic. So, is New Life coming into gaming again?
Absolutely.
That's the question that we're going to be asking ourselves for this main topic. So, as everybody knows, or almost everybody, the video game shows have happened this past week. Summer Game Fest, the Xbox Showcase, and the Ubisoft Forward.
Ubisoft.
Really?
Exactly. So, I do want to start out to say I never thought I'd ever say this in my life, but to me, out of all of the shows, the Xbox Game Showcase actually was the MVP. I feel. I know. Look at Nickname. He's like, what?
You see it?
You know why? Because after decades of losing and coming up in the front of the second gen console wars with the 360 to coming up super short in the last two consoles, these dudes needed a wing and a prayer like the fucking Last American Hero.
Yeah, absolutely right. I completely agree with you. And before you get, I know you're going to give me more looks, Nickname, but you got to admit, let's just start with the Xbox games one. I'm not even gonna count the one that every every guy out there who has a trigger finger wants this game to come out. The Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Everybody knows that's whatever.
Yeah.
But
The only
you got
one.
a gate. What you say?
Said that's the only one.
But you got Gears of War E-Day, bro.
Yo.
You got the
Why am I getting
prequel too.
prequel
You got
shit?
the prequel.
Why am I getting prequel shit?
Because the story's done.
They did Judgment, and that was all the prequel we needed. We got to find out why Baird got sent because he did the right thing and he got demoted, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah,
Like,
but
we know how bad it was because we saw the result.
yeah,
Some
but you know
things-
what, Nickname?
Some things don't need a prequel.
You
Some
know what,
things don't
Wednesday?
even-
You know what, Wednesday? I bet you, if you had an Xbox, you would at least get this because I know you're a Gears of War fan.
Yeah, I got an Xbox though, but you know what?
That you never play.
Correct. I have two Xbox Ones. I almost got a third. And my boy was like, yo, you want this Xbox One? I said, what am I going to do with this shit? That's 3.
Why do you have two and you don't do anything with them?
Because I never have time to play. But you know who never has time to play games too? Some of these fucking companies.
But okay, hold on.
Playing games seems to be the only thing they know how to do, and it has nothing to do with the gaming industry.
Now, also they have Perfect Dark, which is actually I think that looks pretty good.
Good.
Perfect Dark is like the Carl Thomas album that we waited forever to come up. Guess what?
Whoa!
Yeah, I said it. Because guess what? Where were you when we needed you back then? And then you came with the thunder after the fact. You know what? Sorry. Let me give you a reference that's more.
Yeah, no, you got it.
That's more fitted to this specific thing. It's the Kingdom Hearts 3 that nobody asked for.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I said it. We waited so long for this third iteration, and what did we got? We got a stripped down version of a game that we thought we loved because they took away all the things that we loved about it in the first place. So you want me to be happy about Perfect Dark when all these niggas did was leave me in the dark for almost 30 years?
No. That's your only one. You only get one.
Oh, what about Fable?
Yeah, Fable game. Yeah.
Fable's actually a good game.
All right.
All right, Nick, go ahead.
I need to intervene.
Here we go.
No, go ahead. Intervene, please.
I need to intervene. I'm not an Xbox hater because at the end of the day, I will play these games. It's not.
You hate Xbox just like you hate DC.
Oh my God!
No,
I mean, I'm
he doesn't
building a
hate
PC,
DC.
bitch.
He hates DC movies. There's a difference.
He hates DC bullshit because I there's times where I hate it too. But go ahead.
So, I've played all the Gears games. I get it. But that's bread and butter. Give me something new.
Okay.
Fable? Yes, I've been waiting for this. But how many years have you told me you're giving me a Fable reboot?
Yeah.
And I have not seen it yet.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like the Carl
They
Thomas
announced
album.
this game a few years ago, and we're getting more. All we get every year is new gameplay or a new scene from the fucking game. That's it.
Yeah.
State of Decay 3. Who gives a fuck about State of Decay? It's a cool game. I get it. It's a cool game, but it gets boring after a while. Fuck State of Decay already. You didn't need to put out a new one.
Correct.
Perfect Dark, while they own Rare, this is probably the one thing that they did that was right. Because I haven't seen Perfect Dark in a while. Yes, it is late, and I get that, but cool. Definitely something that was interesting to see.
Doom the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Fuck Doom. Doom could go to hell already.
Again.
I
I'm
played
just
the last
kidding,
Doom.
dude. I'm just kidding. I don't even like Doom, so I'm not
Doom
even.
Doom's okay. It's just that
It's all,
nobody cares. Nobody wants this.
Nobody
You know
cares.
what Doom is
Who
like to me?
wanted that?
You know what Doom is like to me? Doom is like Quake. It's old. It's the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
again.
but like who exactly? But who wanted it? Who asked for it?
Next thing you know,
I
they're
don't
gonna
know.
tell what's next? Unreal Tournament 2025?
Oh
That's
my god!
that's just like having Dynasty Warriors 18. If someone came
Well,
out with some dumb junk like,
have a
shut up,
Warriors
shut
game.
up, shut up. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I
Hey,
do
look,
not
you
want to
know,
hear it.
yeah,
And if you buy it, I'm gonna throw you out the window. I'm gonna throw you out the window.
He's gonna buy
What
it.
look good? What look good?
Dynasty Warriors.
the new Dynasty Warriors.
I'm not gonna front. It looked dope.
You know what? If they because the thing is,
But they're not gonna change anything.
they're gonna change. They're
No,
gonna change the graphics in certain things just a little bit. But guess what? Just like
It still plays the same.
what Man Has No Nickname said, it's gonna be the same shit. It's like
gameplay too.
Not it.
Here's the thing: it's bread and butter shit. Like
Yeah.
you're just making shit that I've already played already. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, fucking Dom and this nigga's back. So what?
we know they're gonna die.
Okay.
I love it how State of Decay is another title they're working on, considering that's what's going to be the state of all these fucking consoles. That
State of Decay 3? Yeah.
The State of Decay consoles. That's what it's going to do. They need to fix this shit ASAP.
For other people, like the other fans of these other ones, like Warcraft, Dragon Age.
They're finally putting Warcraft on fucking Xbox?
Yeah, World of Warcraft, and then they have Dragon Age, the Veilguard, Diablo 4, the Vessel of Hatred.
Again, they're cool. It's cool games. I'm not saying that they're shitty games.
Yeah. No, I know.
You know what I mean? Like they even spoke about Hellblade again.
Well,
so what? I know Hellblade's coming out. Just give me the fucking game already. Stop pushing it back.
Well, here's a new game. It's called Expedition 33. That's new. Completely new.
That's a completely new IP.
New IP. Age of mythology.
But it didn't look interesting to me. It didn't grab my attention.
Right.
It did. It was different.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But like for the ones that they showed me that I was like, oh, okay, that's new. It was like, eh.
You know what new game looked great to me? Mech Breaker. I was like, I'm sold on that one.
What was it? A couple years ago, I won't let them live this down. A couple years ago, they announced Dragonborn. That shit was so hard.
It was good, yeah. But you know they
canceled it.
Yeah, they did.
Of course they did.
Yep.
Because they're in a state of decay.
And you know what was behind the game though, right? It was the same people who made what was the name? Not Konami. Can't remember the studio.
Roundhouse. What was the name of that game?
Platinum Games.
Platinum Games. I love Platinum. Anything Platinum Games, I'll play.
Was behind the original. Was behind it, and somebody messaged them on Twitter. They were like, "Yo, where's the game?" They were like, "Well, talk to Xbox." They were like, "Oh."
You know, Platinum Games is on top of the world after they did Revengeance.
Shit, can a motherfucker get another fucking Vanquish? Can I get a Vanquish 2, please?
Well,
that shit is never coming back.
They also did
at Vanquish.
Exactly. You know why? Because anything that's good, they're not going to give it a sequel.
They also did Bayonetta as well. So
Bayonetta's the only thing that's gotten a sequel out of Platinum Games. There's no God Hand 2. There's no Vanquish 2.
Man.
There's no Revengeance.
Well,
again,
Platinum Games
Regain of Vengeance.
Platinum Games are own God Hand. That's Capcom.
Yeah, but you know what? You're right. But you know what?
That's
you know
Capcom.
what was the name of that game you said a second ago? It started with like what was it called?
Mech Breakers?
No, before that one.
Expedition 33?
Expedition 33. You know what they need to play? I need to get Expeditiously because these niggas need to work expeditiously to get me some games I want to play. That's what the game I'm waiting for.
Now, you know it's another thing they have here, too?
It's called Scalebound. That was the name of the game.
Scalebound, yeah.
Another thing they got here that looks like it's going to take forever because, was it the Starfield Shattered, was it Space? Now, I already heard the dilemma about Starfield.
So since I have Starfield, Starfield.
I heard that junk is boring, bro.
Okay, so Starfield itself is when you start out is pretty. It's very
Not gonna lie.
it's very Fallout 76 ish in the beginning, but it's like it gets better as you get like able to have better ships and better other things. Like so, the progression of it gets better, and the game gets better because you get to travel to different planets. Uh, and it does have a vast like galaxy that you could travel to.
I did hear their detailing sucks because I saw a video of somebody eating in Starfield, and then they put Red Dead Redemption 2 next to it.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
came out years ago,
yeah,
and it's so much better.
yeah. So, like I said, it's like Fallout 76 in the beginning because Fallout 76 in the beginning was terrible. It was bad. So it does like it does. Starfield does have that Fallout 76 feel. It does have that.
I know what nickname is waiting for, and this was being shown at Summer Games Fest. Lego Horizon Adventure.
Yes, that's the only game I'm
Told you.
waiting for. Only
Told
game.
you. I told you he's waiting for that.
They also have a new game called Frag
Yo, did you what?
Frag Punk.
Oh yeah,
Frag Punk. That's the name of it. And then
man.
Atomic.
I,
Adam. Well, I'm gonna say this wrong. Adam
Fall.
Fall. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you can say that wrong.
I was thinking of Atomic, and that's just.
Oh, but out of all of these Xbox games, really, to be honest, I'm just because I'm just a fucking Metal Gear bitch. I'm just waiting for Metal Gear Delta.
Yeah, but it's going to be on PlayStation as well.
There's also
Yeah,
other games. There's also other games that's kind of like. I gotta watch the trailer again because I wasn't too keen on it. Was Avowed, South of Midnight, and Winter Borrow. So
I saw the Winter Borrow one. Yeah,
Strange Life. They have a new Strange Life.
yeah.
Life is
Now,
strange. Sorry. Life is
now
strange.
of course they have the Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is what everybody's been freaking waiting for because it's in Japan. But I'm so skeptical of that game. It's like it's not even like it's not even anything that people's been talking about. It's just the fact of Ubisoft messing up their own IP.
Metal Gear? What are you talking about?
Ubisoft, man.
Ubisoft. Talk about Assassin's Crud. Because once these fools thought that they were Madden and decided to come out with a game every year, that's when they were like trying to oversaturate it. The reason why the previous games were great because you took your time, you spread the suit, and people got to appreciate it. It's like seeing someone every fucking day versus, oh, they go on a trip, they come back. I miss you. Give us a chance to miss you. Give us a chance to look forward to something to happen.
By the way,
if it's Christmas every day, you ain't gonna give a fuck about Christmas.
So Wednesday,
Christmas
I gotta talk to you about something about that too, but about that.
Well, but yeah, but no, you got that right. You got that right, Wednesday, about that because like they already messed up number one when they killed their main protagonist in the third game, which was Desmond. No, I can tell you why. Because after that, I'm gonna tell you right now. After that, the only game that followed that was even remotely good because it was different was Black Flag.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say Black Flag because it was pirates. It was different. They changed something.
Yeah. And you were able to do naval battles.
The pirate shit was hard.
Right.
That shit was hard.
And then you know what's funny? What Ubisoft did? And they screwed that up too.
After that, they just fucked it up.
They screwed that up too. Watch. It was like, oh, people like pirates? Awesome. What we're going to come out with? Skull and Bones. Great. That game is garbage fire.
Damn.
Garbage fire.
That shit was like fucking when they talked to Norman Osborn and said that you got to go back to formula. Go back to formula.
Bro, I was playing Skull and Bones
shit.
on PC. Garbage fire.
So okay, what's the difference between that and Sea of Thieves?
Garbage.
Sea of Thieves is better.
Fire.
It looked like a ripoff of Sea of Thieves.
That was asking.
Like Sea of Thieves, you could do so much more.
And now Sea of Thieves is on PlayStation.
Yes.
Yep.
Now you can see these thieves take your money because they ain't giving you no games.
Yeah.
The one game I do look good,
but I'm still gonna get Assassin's Creed Shadow. Sorry.
I am.
Big fucking shock. That's like you saying you're not. It's like you saying you're not a Batman fan.
Assassin's Creed did fall off a lot. Like, when was the last Assassin's Creed I bought was? Jesus.
I don't think they had Assassin's Creed Jesus. I think that's a new upcoming thing.
I mean,
Assassin's Creed BC.
I mean, I didn't even buy Assassin's Creed Origins.
That would be a wild game. Just Jesus, just like.
I mean, they talk about Jesus so much in Assassin's Creed.
I think you thought you got me. Nah, son. Sice.
I mean, it would be cool.
He's going biblical on bitches.
because they said in Unity, they said that the shroud was used on him to bring him back to life. And he used an apple to make water into wine. I was like, so he was really just a carpenter.
Yeah. But yeah, he like also too, like they said even Desmond, when he makes a decision, he would become Jesus pretty much. Or he
became Ubisoft Jesus.
But anyway,
Ubisoft Jesus.
I mean, I haven't bought Assassin's Creed in a minute. This one I actually will get because I've been waiting for something like this.
Japan.
Yeah. They also got Wu Chan, The Fallen Feathers. That's another game that's going to be coming out.
I'm looking for the Monkey King, bro.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
That actually looked pretty dope too.
That was good.
Yeah, that did.
Hopefully they can make up for the movie.
Yeah, but you know what I'm really pissed at?
No, it's not the movie.
No, he's saying hopefully it makes up for what the movie did.
I didn't even see it.
Good job. You did yourself a favor.
But you know what?
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't that good either.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one.
Me stubbing my toe in the morning 3 times is probably more enjoyable than fucking watching the Dial of Destiny.
Damn, really?
Yeah. I'd rather watch the Crystal Skull on repeat.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, I said it.
All right.
I said it.
You bugging.
Dude, no.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I'd rather take CG monkeys than that piece of shit.
You know what but here's the one game I'm really pissed at.
I should have got the Dial of Destiny to rally back.
And these dummies put it in the dumbest platform ever. That freaking Batman Arkham Shadows. And they put it in a VR machine.
Oh, fuck yeah, I saw that garbage.
I'm so mad. These dummies, Rocksteady, who put out that stupid Suicide Squad game and who are paying for it dearly, they lost $200 million over that damn game.
I am shrugging my shoulders like, what did you expect?
And they were warned that would be the wrong idea to go to do a live service.
No,
and
that
they
was
didn't
Warner
listen.
Brothers that pushed that.
Warner Brothers, and it was the
Warner Brothers wants them to have a game, have them,
and it was the creative director of Rocksteady as well, who was also the creative director of the rest of those damn Arkham games. Why would he think of a live service?
Because the simple fact of Warner Brothers wanted it.
Yeah. Keep it with Harry Potter. It works for that.
They thought it would be a great idea because they had the Gotham Knights thing. So they thought this would be even better.
Gotham Knights was bad too.
All they did was just like, hey, let's just try to capitalize on this. And Gotham Knights didn't work out. Neither did Suicide Squad. What they should have did was take all their focus, not on Gotham Knights, not on Suicide Squad, and make a Superman game.
Yep.
and make a Wonder Woman game. Case closed. Or, you know what? Do a Green Lantern game. And then that way you can expand the universe and put expansions out.
Yeah,
Because the
stuff like
universe
that.
is big.
Yeah, but
You can even put them in a ship. Oh, Ada, and make you could have did it that way. But I don't think for companies.
and did you see the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind?
No, I don't even know.
No,
No, I
that
didn't get a
looks
chance to see that.
that kind of
I
looks
heard it looked dope.
dope. That kind of looks dope. It reminds me of the X-Men arcade game and Streets of Rage mix.
Take a look at that.
Yeah. What other stuff did they have? Oh, of course, Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, nah, that's dope. To beat 'em up.
So
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up. It's cool though.
Outlaws is it's not a beat 'em up. Outlaws is not.
No. He's talking about the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game.
Yeah, Power Rangers is yeah. Outlaws, I have mixed emotions about it.
A few people do.
I have a mixed emotions about it because
What's your mixed emotion?
They took the original game that they were supposed to come out with, which was the Bounty Hunter, and they kind of did this. So it's just regurgitated stuff that they used beforehand. But I don't know. It's different. I'm curious to see like where it goes. I don't think it has anything to do with anything. So it's just so I'm just like, okay. I don't know. Like it just seems like it doesn't really have anything. It's Ubisoft that's making it. That's the other thing.
For what certain people say, it looks like a more interesting version of Starfield, just with Star Wars lore in it.
Yeah,
that's from what a lot of people say. You know what?
You can't really like. It's story based, so you can't really jump in a ship and just go anywhere. From what
right. Possibly.
With Starfield, you can literally.
Yeah, no, Starfield, you could just jump. Yeah. Another thing, let's see. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, and Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, and The Rogue Prince of Persia. Seems like they want to bring Prince of Persia back.
They did bring Prince of Persia.
No, I mean, they really, really want to bring it back. They're trying to bring back the entire franchise again. Well, yeah, and they're remaking the original. So
yeah, the most recent game was actually really good. Good reviews, good playthrough. It was a side kind of scroll game, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
So, nickname, what other than because even though I really picked what I knew you were going to what you were going to pick anyway, which was the Lego thing. But what is your most anticipated game that you're waiting for?
All right, keeping it real.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it real. There's a few of them that I'm waiting for, just because they were announced. Cool. Again, I just have a problem with not seeing new shit. That's my main gripe with everything.
Yeah.
But Perfect Dark. That's for sure on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Gears is gonna be on the list. Fable, whenever that shit decides to come out, that's on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty, obviously, that's a must-have.
Black Ops, man, I love the Black Ops series.
Indiana Jones looked really good, so I definitely want to check that out. Assassin's Creed, duh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, duh.
And then for Ubisoft, I mean, they can eat a dick too.
I mean, you're getting Assassin's Creed, so
I'm glad they didn't talk about, Dance Dance Revolution 2024, 25, 26, 27, whatever the fuck. Dance Revolution, Us USA, whatever. I don't know.
Wait, there's a new Dance Dance, I believe.
Shut up. There's one every year.
always new dance
So
songs.
those are the games you're looking for.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I just kind of started playing X Defiant, so that's kind of
How
cool.
do you like it?
It's cool. It's cool. It's like Call of Duty, but with like classes.
To me,
Red House. What about you? What's your anticipated games from these shows so far?
So far,
Oh, and I forgot to tell you. Also, Alan Wake 2 Night Springs expansion.
yeah. That's
DLC, man.
So, I'm waiting for Wukong. I don't even know when the fuck. I think that's this year or next year. Wukong. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for Dynasty Warriors. Hey, bro, that looked good. Call of Duty's good.
Mhm.
Wait, hold on. Call of Duty's good.
Yeah.
That new one was it?
Oh, I missed one. Flight Simulator 2024.
Shut
You're
up.
stupid. You're stupid.
I think Gears of War, because Gears of War, Perfect Dark. I think those two. Wu Chan, Fallen Feathers.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
want. I want obviously Assassin's Creed Shadows. I definitely
Right.
want to check out Expedition 33. It looked different for me. Met Breakers, Met Breaker, Met Break. To me, that was like Gundam. I was like, yo, getting like, did you see Met Break? I was like,
Yeah.
why just name it Gundam and get it over with?
I fell asleep due to games showcase because it was boring.
I bet you. But
Because they had to pay motherfuckers if they said it was Gundam. That's why.
But Met Break look fun.
They just gotta bring back Xenogears.
Huh?
Facts.
They
Yeah,
gotta bring
Zone
back
of the Enders.
Xenogears, man.
Xenogears and Zone of the Enders.
And Zone of the Enders, bro.
Well, talk to Konami about that one.
I wish Kojima. I wish they let Kojima keep going with that one, man.
Zone of the Enders. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What else?
Oh, Wednesday. I remember what you were supposed to talk about.
I did too.
Okay,
we'll
talk about it after this.
Yeah, no problem. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Prince of Persia. I mean,
they're doing another Prince of Persia.
Yeah,
they're doing 3.
I'm not.
They're doing Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. So I think they're remaking that.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Why remake Perfection?
They're doing The Lost Crown, and then they're doing The Rogue Prince of Persia.
Yeah, not interested. But the other game I'm waiting for.
Hated it.
Even though
I'll do that before Assassin's Creed.
Even though they didn't announce it, which I was hoping that Ubisoft would have.
I mean, Assassin's Creed was supposed to be another Prince of Persia anyway.
Yeah. One game I'm waiting for that Ubisoft didn't announce, which kind of pissed me off a little bit, was Division 3. After they canceled the other two games, they canceled.
They are not.
Then they just said now, most recently, that they are having a season end for.
They had the end game season.
End game season for Division 2. So can y'all fucking announce Division 3 already? Like, god
damn. No.
Nope.
Why would they do that?
They want people in suspense.
That sounds responsible. Who the hell is going to do that?
That sounds like the right thing to do. So Wednesday.
Also, I was kind of upset we didn't get any type of update or any type of expansion for Fall Survivor. No.
Okay. Did you list your games though already?
Who, me?
Yeah. No. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get Renhouse to finish so you can go.
Well, that's pretty much it, really. I don't think anything else.
Wednesday, is there anything that you might be anticipating that you would like to play?
Even though they added on, basically, this was like a couple years ago when they brought out the Abe's Odyssey games.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see at least one more or maybe 2 more games to finish out what they couldn't have done back in the day, since the capabilities are now leaps and bounds better.
Right.
Since they're basically bringing out a Perfect Dark, can they kill a motherfucker to get another Donkey Kong Country?
Yo, conquer bad fur day, bro.
You know what? That wasn't a bad game.
That was a dope game. I'm
It
not
was a
even gonna
game
lie.
that was like, you know what? This shouldn't be good, but it is.
I know.
But it is.
But
But yeah, maybe a Kingdom Hearts that's actually with both the Disney and the Enix characters. Yeah, maybe
well,
that'd be good.
I meant games that you're anticipating that are actually real.
Oh yeah,
that are here.
correct. Because they used to be real until these dudes killed them.
Yeah.
It's like chivalry. No, but no, you know me. I haven't even played the games that I actually have. Eventually, I'll get to them, and then things will be a little bit better. Maybe I'll get a little bit more sleep, and tickle my imagination a little bit more.
Yeah.
But as far as the games that have been out thus far or coming out, yeah, Mech Break looks pretty cool. Maybe an Alan Wake or two will be good. If they redo this Prince of Persia, as long as it's something different, not the same old, maybe I'll give a damn again. But until then, I haven't had the Gears, maybe, only because I just want to continue with the story. I am kind of low-key disappointed that it's a prequel, because it's like, hey, you get to see all these people again. Yeah, so we can relive the moment that they died. Thanks.
It was so sad.
Thanks. We already got to that part.
Yeah.
So we get to go back to see them. They need to change the name to Gears of War. This is how we took the L the first time. But other than that, that's probably the only games I've cared about this coming.
All right. Okay. So I'm most anticipated for Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Shock.
I am anticipated for the Assassin's Creed Shadows, only because everybody and their mother and father and their great grandmother's uncle has been asking for a game like this for like forever, and now they want to put it out. Let's see what else.
It's gonna be Tenchu Stealth Assassins, but with fucking
Bro, they should bring that back.
They should.
Freaking Tenchu Stealth Assassins.
Come on, baby, come on.
Sea of Thieves, and Perfect Dark. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Fable. The Lego Horizon Adventures, and yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm looking for too.
That's all I got to say about Diet.
Pretty much. All right. So Wednesday, you had something to talk about AI?
Yeah, AI.
And Adobe.
And Adobe, yeah. For all us creatives who do editing, or all of us who went to school for editing, we've been using Adobe products from Jump Street, from Photoshop to Premiere to InDesign to Illustrator, learn about the pen tool, all that good stuff. But now, since the presence of AI as brought to my attention by our boy Man Has No Nickname, because he basically references from the last time we were talking about how Adobe is now trying to pull a X-Men Wolverine origins in this situation, and they're kind of wanting to put everything in the Deadpool, so to speak. If you catch the reference, which you did because you paid money to see that movie and you regretted it. Because it wasn't the Deadpool we needed, but we soon then got the Deadpool we deserved. Right. They're basically utilizing, if you have the most updated versions, that in order for the AI bank to grow, they were trying to require people. Now, I believe there is an opt-out function. I don't know if they made it readily available or easily available, but they're saying that with their AI bank, they're trying to utilize your private work into their database to basically be like, oh yeah, well, you want certain things to look like this, we can then just pick from the pool, the Deadpool, of all content and media that people create. So if you're working on your short film thesis, if you're working for anything that a company sends off on, they have the right to then use whatever data they can to add to their Deadpool. And I can't go for that. No can do. And by doing that, they're alienating the people that love them. They've been using their programs. I said problems. Sorry, some programs still have problems. But it's like if you really want people to not mess with you like that, and go find another editor. Hey, guess what? Black Magic's editor is free. People will go get that ASAP because it takes care of 90% of what people need. And if they need the bigger stuff, they'll pay for it. And they won't have to be subject to this well, how could the best way I can attribute their marketing strategy? Oh yeah, you don't have to deal with them like you're dealing with a street apothecary. So you don't have to be getting your fix every month when you just want to buy this and call it quits. And that's it. You should give people the option. And if you don't, eventually you're not the only game in town anymore. The stuff that you did is no longer about. I'm still using an older version of Premiere. And I've been a Premiere head forever. Over Final Cut, over everything, Premiere over everything. But going forward, I even use the newest version of Premiere, and they changed even one of the things to create graphics. Like I use a legacy title maker, and I love it. They're like, oh, but the new titles are so great. Yeah, but they're limited, and now you have to make me do 10 steps. I don't want a Windows 7 to Windows 10 scenario when I need to go create a user, which usually took 3 steps. Now you got me doing 7 steps to do something that took 3. You're just trying to conflate your jobs and show how important they are. But it's like, bro, just give me what I need so I can go. Give me my sandwich so I can leave. That's it. It's not rocket science. But apparently these guys want to shoot themselves into the stratosphere. Hopefully they have a nice parachute on the way down because they're sweeping their legs from under them. And before you know it, all the other editors, all the other graphic interface programs, all the other photo manipulating and editing programs are going to swing them by. And they're going to go from being the epitome to the bottom of the hill. So, no pun intended. There you go.
But these
That's all I
motherfuckers
gotta
have
say.
even gone as far as charging cancellation fees now.
What?
Yeah. So like if people are trying to cancel their memberships, they're having to pay an $80 opt out option. So people are either biting the bullet and paying the $80 to end their subscription, or they're just not doing it because they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do, what's gonna be their next step.
Screw that.
They should have done was fix all their stuff that still glitches to this day. Now I've been a diehard, like I said, Adobe stand for a minute. If my Premiere be crashing and y'all haven't done anything about that, y'all told me, oh yeah, AI is gonna add you some more BS. So basically, sprinkle some crack on it, and and that's not enough to keep people around. Like I said, Blackmagic's editor is free. DaVinci Resolve is free for 90% of what you need to do. And if they keep messing around, people are going to go back to Final Cut and do all this other nonsense. But me, I'm going to still use my old version of whatever I got until the wheels fall off.
They also, it was funny, they were also in the news a little while ago before this for this new app called Delta. I don't know if anybody's seen it. So it's this new app called Delta that's on the iPhone, which allows you to play emulators on your iPhone without
Fit 'em
having
all
the
in there.
hassle of doing all a bunch of crazy shit. Their icon for the app was similar to Adobe's. Not red, it's purple. But they went as far as saying that it's borderline copyright infringing, and that people are going to mistake their app for they're going to mistake their app for Adobe's app, and they didn't want that to happen.
Last
So
one
they
talking
went to
about
sue
copyright
them.
infringement.
So all they did was just take the top of the symbol, because Delta is a triangle.
Yeah.
but the Adobe is like
Yeah.
it's basically a triangle as well, but it's open and then it's red and white. This one was white and purple. So all they did was just take the top of the triangle and just turn it.
Wow.
Yeah, so they did an Ice Ice Baby, and they explained the things, and then that's it.
Wow.
That's it right there.
That's crazy.
But hey, you got to do what you got to do. I ain't mad
True.
at them.
So, gentlemen, what are we watching or playing right now?
Boys.
I'm about to go watch The Boys. I didn't even know it dropped until literally I saw somebody saying, "Hey, guess what? We got 3 episodes." I'm like, turn this shit off right now. You ain't ruining jack shit for me.
Same.
For
And
real.
I'm still going through my X-Men journey. I'm almost done. I got 4 episodes left, and yeah, the rest are gonna. Yeah. I know. Whatever. But
What?
no. I thought this man was out here like, this motherfucker still didn't watch it. But it's all good. I love it.
I'm still waiting for you to give me the rest of the episode.
Yeah. Did you chop the first one up?
I'm putting it up. I'm putting it up for Friday.
All right, cool. So once that's up, I'll send you another.
Also, I get to see your
3.
recording reactions.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not even gonna ask you then. I'm gonna wait to watch it.
Gotcha. I appreciate that. Yeah, so that's gonna come through, and yeah, other reactions to other shows. I even got an idea because what's the name? If we plan it right, it might be good. Because the newest Beverly Hills Cop is coming in July, so I'm thinking we should do a watch
A
of the
rewatch.
first one, a rewatch of the first one, the second one, and the third one, and then basically, when it comes down to the newest one, we'll maybe pick out a day and we'll watch the new one, and then go from there.
All right.
We'll figure out a day where we can all convene in the same
Pay
area.
attention. He said one movie. Beverly Hills Cop. That's what we said.
Yeah. Beard Comer. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, yeah, as far as watching stuff. Go Loser Ranger is out, so I'm definitely going to watch that because I've been wanting to see that for a minute. And yeah, catch up on My Hero whenever it starts, even if it started already.
Oh yeah,
I've been, of course, I've been watching The Acolyte. I have also just my wife and I just watched. Oh shit! My wife and I just watched Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Watch that too. It was good. Better than the last one.
And then I somehow, well, not somehow, and then she proceeds to tell me she didn't see the other 3. She saw the first one, but a very, very, very long time ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a reaction video for all 3 Bad Boys movies.
So what you're saying is, when she watched the movie, she forgot her boarding pass.
But yes, she's gonna be watching all 3 and reacting to them. So that's gonna be cool.
You saw? Did you see the new one?
Yeah, I just said I did.
Did you? So I hear Reggie has the craziest story arc out of all the movies.
Bro, Reggie has the best scene in the movie.
He does.
All I gotta say.
All right, when I watch it, I'll watch it. But...
That's all I gotta say.
It's real good. I saw
Reggie
it over at Newport.
MVP, bro.
Okay.
MVP. But yeah, I saw that. I'm starting to replay Red Dead Redemption 2. Just cause.
I was thinking about it.
I mean, it's a fun game.
Just do me a favor.
What?
Kill the KKK.
Oh yeah, you know it.
All the motherfuckers up.
But yeah, so yeah, I've been watching The Acolyte. I saw the new Bad Boys movie. Other than that, I've just been really listening to podcasts. I listened to Michael Rosenbaum's podcast Inside
I love that.
Inside You.
Inside of You. Yep,
And,
that's a great podcast.
Katie Sackhoff has one. I listened to hers.
It used to be called blah 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 blah, but she changed it to Katie Sackhoff.
The Katie Sackhoff show, yeah. But I listened to that, and of course Ned's Declassified podcast Survival
That's a fun
Guide.
one.
That is hilarious.
It is,
because I've been listening to that one. I've been watching that one, and Pod Meets World.
I've done Brotherly Love Pod,
and
I got to do Pod Meets World.
I find the Ned's one way more entertaining.
Of course.
Because those three are whacked out of their mind.
They're ridiculous.
Especially Lindsay.
Oh yeah, especially Lindsay.
And it's so funny. I was telling my wife this too. I was like, I don't know why, but like, I find her shadily attractive. It's weird.
Yeah, shadily.
But it's okay. I'm not ashamed of it. But anyway, nickname. What have you been watching or playing?
Gotta start The Boys. I didn't know that was back.
Oh yeah, I gotta start.
I haven't touched a lot of shows, to be honest with you. So I have to, catch up. I haven't seen Echo. I haven't started Acolytes. I didn't watch what was the last Star Wars joint that came out?
The last Star Wars show?
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
Was it Ahsoka?
Yeah. I didn't watch that.
Andor.
No, Andor was before Ahsoka.
No, I know. I'm asking if you watched that. He said he didn't watch that either.
Didn't watch that.
Andor is so
didn't
good.
Watch Bad Batch.
Oh, and the way it ended too. Oh man.
I didn't watch Bad Batch neither.
Oh man.
I did, however, start the final season of Power.
The new one?
Yeah,
it's done?
the Power Book 2 Ghost.
Thank God. Is over?
It just started, but it's gonna be the final season here.
Hopefully it has an ending instead of Tariq just fucking up constantly.
Yo, the first episode when it came back, it was fucking crazy. So I'm waiting. I think the new episode is either tonight or tomorrow or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was pretty good, and they broke it into 2 parts. So I think it's like 5 episodes within the next couple weeks, and then it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna continue back in like the fall.
Okay.
Spreading the soup.
Roundhouse.
Okay. So I watched episodes. I watched is it 3 episodes? Yeah, 3 episodes of The Acolyte. I watched 3 episodes of The Boys. I gotta watch Bad Batch. It's like
that's an investment, man.
It's an investment. It's like,
but it's good. It's good to watch. It's worth it.
Yeah.
I watched it up until the episode where you see young Kanan. So that was
Bro, you're still in season 1?
Mm.
Oh, damn.
He just said he didn't watch the shit.
I haven't seen any of it.
I thought he meant he didn't watch the last season. Oh man. No. Okay. Never mind.
I really didn't like. I didn't get involved into it. I was just like, but then it got better, so I was just like,
Why? Is it because there's no lightsabers?
No, it's not even that.
I'm just playing. I'm just being one of those toxic assholes.
Yeah.
Who's me saying that?
I watched season 1. I didn't do season 2. But what else I'm watching? Well, House of Dragons comes back soon. The Bear comes back real soon.
Yep, can't wait for that.
So The Bear and House of Dragons.
Yep.
I'm trying to think what else. I think that's really it. That's going to keep me really occupied. So I'll be occupied with those shows.
Okay.
And The Boys, So and so there's a lot. So there's 4 shows that'll keep me occupied, within the week. Okay. So I know one show's on Sunday, another one show's on Wednesday, and the other one's on Tuesday. Another one, and the Bear is going to be on Thursday. So I'm good.
Alrighty then.
But podcast, pretty much listen to our boys from Needless to Say.
So since Karma's a bitch, thanks for tuning in for another episode of True Story, bro. Like, share, subscribe, comment. We appreciate it. Everything you do is great for us. And this 7 years on this platform, feel free to check out our merch, which will be displayed on the screen with that dash, poke, dot, whatever. We're going to throw that up there. Don't forget to check us out on our socials. Official _TSBP, official True Story Bro. This motherfucker ain't streaming. Don't forget to check out our boys Roundhouse Manhouse nickname and Brad on Bros at Ringside whenever they reconvene for all your things wrestling. Don't forget to check out our boy Echo Nigra and his wife Crimson Adams, aka Crimson Echoes, because they're official. They're married now. And our boy, the man has no nickname, for Saturday Night Nightmares for all your horror needs. And even though it was said before, we're probably going to have something pop up in there for our boys at Wild Bill Soda. Drink wildbills.com. You get that 10% off when you use the True Story Bro promo code. That's True Story Bro, all one word. Keep on ordering. We'll keep on supplying you with that discount. Buy our merch.
No bulls, just bills.
That's right. No bulls, just bills. And that's pretty much the end of the movie. Thank you for your time. We love you. We'll see you next time. And Badoo, bye.